Guru and student A guy, highly devotional to his guru, buys a house. He goes to his guru to get a suitable name for his house. Guru, my son. Name your house with the first thing you see tomorrow morning. He wakes up next day morning and sees the ass of his toddler. He names his house as Asser. A few years later, he is blessed with a baby girl. He once again goes to his guru to get a suitable name for his child. Guru, my son. Name your child with the first thing you see tomorrow morning. He wakes up next day morning and sees the shit of his baby. He names her Shit. A few years later, his house catches fire. The fire brigade arrives and asks what happened. My ass is on fire and my shit is still inside. The guru, potentially NSFW. Depending on words used, Bill and Jeff are sitting at the local. Bill is complaining to Jeff that his elbow is hurting him and that he will have to go to the doctor and pay the high medical bills, etc. that will come with it. Shugged. Jeff tells Bill to forget that. He should visit 10th and 3rd and see the guru. Basically, you piss in a cup. The guru sips the pee and will tell you what is wrong with you and what you need to do to fix. Help yourself. For only $20, intrigued Bill decides to give this a try. So he goes to 10th and 3rd and visits the guru. Bill pees in a cup, gives it to the guru, who proceeds to sip it. After a few, the guru informs Bill that he has tennis elbow. Soak the elbow in hot water with assorted salts minerals every night for 1 week, and to lay off any activities that would further aggravate it. We'll fix it. Bill is impressed but not convinced, so he ends up going to the doctor, who informs him the very exact thing that the guru informed him. Bill is ecstatic over the guru and rants and raves about the guru to everyone. Bill comes up with an idea, though, to try and stump the guru. After dinner one night, Bill gets his wife to urinate into a cup, along with his daughter and his dog. Bill also masturbates into the cup for good measure. The following morning, Bill again goes to 10th and 3rd and hands the guru the cup with the mixtures. The guru sips from the cup and begins to somewhat spasm. Bill is just about to scream out, "Ha ha, I got you," in joy, when the guru begins. Your wife is pregnant with twins, but they aren't yours. Get a lawyer. Your daughter has HIV, and from the return, seems addicted to crack. Take her to rehab. Your dog has a severe case of worms. Take him to the vet. And how do you expect your tennis elbow to heal? If you are masturbating? A man arrives at the top of a mountain, and the guru who lives there greets him. I can answer any question you have. The man replies, "Where are my sunglasses? It's really bright up here." The guru replies, "On the top of your head." The man finds his sunglasses and says, "Thank you for sharing your perspective. I just couldn't see." As the man turns to leave, the guru stops him. "Wait, that's it. You came all the way up here to ask that question." The man says, "Yes, thank you." The guru says, "What's going on? I haven't had another visitor in 15 years. The man says, "Oh, you don't know about Google or..." Travel guru. As a travel guru, I have been in many places, but I've never been in cahoots. Apparently, you can't go alone. You have to be in cahoots with someone. I've also never been incognito. I hear no one recognizes you there. I have, however, been insane. They don't have an airport. You have to be driven there. I have made several trips there, thanks to my children, friends, family, and work. I would like to go to conclusion, but you have to jump. And I'm not too much on physical activity anymore. I have also been in doubt. That is a sad place to go, and I try not to visit there too often. I've been inflexible, but only when it was very important to stand firm. Sometimes I'm incapable, and I go there more often as I'm getting older. One of my favorite places to be is in suspense. It really gets the adrenaline flowing and pumps up the old heart. At my age, I need all the stimuli I can get. I may have been incontinent. but I don't remember what country I was in. It's an age thing. They tell me it is very wet and damp there. Tommy begged his father to get them a Christmas tree. Father said, "No, no Christmas tree." "But Daddy, all my friends have Christmas trees in their house." Father was adamant. No Christmas tree. Tommy pestered his father every year. Still no Christmas tree. Finally, when Tommy was 10, he really begged. "Please, I want a Christmas tree, Father." Unable to bear the nagging anymore, Father said, "Okay." He went into the garage, picked up his axe and left. 10 minutes later, he returned with a Christmas tree in his truck. Tommy was surprised. "How did you hack a tree so quickly?" "I didn't hack it. I got it from the market." "Then why'd you take the axe along?" "You stupid child. I didn't want to pay Sadhguru." How to know everything you need to know. Once upon a time, a woman moved to a cave in the mountains to study with a guru. She wanted, she said, to learn everything there was to know. The guru supplied her with stacks of books and left her alone so she could study. Every morning, the guru returned to the cave to monitor the woman's progress. In his hand, he carried a heavy wooden cane. Each morning, he asked her the same question, "Have you learned everything there is to know?" Yet each morning, her answer was the same. "No," she said. "I haven't." The guru would strike her over the head with his cane. This scenario repeated itself for months. One day, the guru entered the cave, asked the same question, heard the same answer, and raised his cane to hit her in the same way. But the woman grabbed the cane from the guru, stopping his assault in midair. Relieved to end the daily beatings but fearing reprisal, the woman looked up at the guru. To her surprise, the guru smiled. "Congratulations," he said. "You have graduated. You now know everything you need to know." "How's that?" the woman asked. "You have learned that you will never learn everything there is to know," he replied. "And you have learned how to stop the pain." Our guru told us this joke when my mom told him I got scared by a stray cat at night while taking out the garbage. There was this one cowardly guy who was scared of many things, and once he took a journey to another town. While at it, he came upon a tunnel. He quickly got scared of the tunnel and started to look around for help. He saw a person standing by and asks him for help. The person says he's a guide and you came to right person. So, they enter the tunnel with the guide leading the way. After a while, they came across spiders, and the coward got scared. "Don't worry, there are rats up front. Rats will eat all the spiders," says the guide. The coward, with full courage, moved forward slowly, and after a few meters, the rats start appearing. "Rats, I'm also scared of rats," said the coward. And again, the guide comforts him that there is snake up front, and snake will eat all the rats. The coward now has come so far now that he cannot return back, so he thought it is better to move forward. Both walk for minutes, and suddenly big snakes start crawling. "Snakes, I'm most scared of snakes," said the coward. Again, the guide tries to comfort the coward and says, "Don't worry. A bit ahead, there are ghosts of dead ones. They will kill the snakes." The coward asks, "What if the ghosts don't kill the snakes?" Then, the guide says, "I don't know. I was eaten by snakes a while ago. So." My life ambition is to have a lot of karma on Reddit. Unfortunately, it is a hard job. I tried doing it alone first, leaving insightful comments and making quirky posts, but I had no luck. So I decided to ask for advice. First, I went to a wise guru who had 1,000 karma, and I asked him, "Oh, wise guru, how do you have so much karma?" The guru told me the secret of his success. "Though hard work, you shall gain. Put effort into each post, and Redditors will reward you with karma." And for a year, I worked hard. Every one of my posts was a masterpiece, one which took months to create. and each one got me a few hundred karma until, at the end of the year, I had reached 1,000. But 1,000 karma is still so little. So I turned to a noble knight who had 10,000 karma, and I asked him, "Oh, noble knight, how do you have so much karma?" The knight told me the secret of his success. Patience will get you far. Every post and every comment you create will earn you some karma. You only need to make more. And for another year, I worked hard and with patience. I made hundreds of posts and thousands of comments across myriad subreddits, and though each only earned me a few measly points, they added up. Until, at the end of the year, I had reached 10,000. But 10,000 karma is still so little. So I turned to a shrewd businessman who had 100,000 karma, and I asked him, "Oh, shrewd businessman, how do you have so much karma?" The businessman told me the secret of his success. Luck is what you need. Posts and comments cost little to create. So share them often. Even if most do not get noticed, a few will inevitably go viral. And for another year, I worked hard. With patience and luck, I shared thoughts, opinions, and random pictures across 100 subreddits. And though most went unnoticed, some went viral. Until, at the end of the year, I had reached 100,000. 100,000 karma is a lot, and for a time, I was happy until I came across a man by the side of the road with 1,000,000 karma. My heart broken. I asked the man how he had gained so much karma. The man told me, "Oh, I just left a few insightful comments and made a few quirky posts here and there." I was stunned. "And that got you 1,000,000 karma?" He laughed. "Well," he said, "no, that got me a few dozen points at most. It's just the reason why I'm on Reddit in the first place." But, I stammered, pointing at his karma count. "Ah, that," he continued laughing. "Well, all I had to do was stay on Reddit for a year. The rest was a piece of cake."